Hello you awesome possums, welcome or welcome back. In this one I have 50 ways to die in PlanetSide 2. Now of course there's a buttload of them, so I couldn't possibly for the life of me include them all. But feel free to drop the ones that aren't in the video down in the comments. Let's begin. Getting killed by an ESF. Doing an anti-vehicle shell mukbang. Getting your lightning's metal ass humped by a prowler like it's National fucking Geographic. Getting killed by a frag grenade. Giving ammunition to the enemies because you forgot you're an engineer now. Forgetting the basics of FPS taught by Gaz in Modern Warfare.
Remember, switching to your pistol is always faster than reloading.
Standing on the Bastion deck for no apparent reason. Getting a visit from the C4 Fairy. Completely ignoring the enemy, mistaking him as a friendly. Getting jump scared in a non-horror FPS game. Luckily spawning in front of your enemies. Getting shotgunned by a flash. Taking your final breath face to face with a complete stranger. Making your harasser do a slippy slide. That looks fun though. Getting yeeted to the stratosphere. Seeing two Vanus doing sus things and making sure there are no witnesses. Getting killed because your teammate can't throw concussion grenades. AFKing for the Gaining Ground daily mission. Getting killed by a corner camper. Dying from an exploding sunderer that you're repairing. Getting stabbed by an armored man. Getting stabbed by a spandex woman. Getting killed by ESF flybys making you scratch your head. Getting your ESF flipped by an unknown force. Getting sniped in general. Placing too much faith in cloaking. Accepting your fate during an orbital strike because there's nowhere to run. Checking if the enemy sees you or not. Completely wasting the element of surprise. Getting killed by a friendly C4. Losing to gravity. This is a prime example for my dumb ways to die video. Getting shot in the mouth by a friendly harasser. Solo charging a room full of enemies. Stepping on an explosive. Getting killed by knife-throwing circus performers. Crashing your ESF. Getting teabagged by a harasser out of nowhere. Getting team killed twice in a row because NC spies are everywhere. Getting killed by someone with bad aim and or having bad aim. Ramming an enemy ESF with yours because you're a terrible pilot. Getting blown to smithereens by a liberator. Turning your back on a max. Spawning directly on top of an orbital strike. Forgetting to switch to light assault for the daily ISO mission. Taking the worst cover in the history of first-person shooter games. Getting pushed out of the shield by a friendly court bomb. Getting squished while cloaked and making the driver look at the rear mirror for a dead body. Watching Killing Eve on another screen. Oh shit! That is a good show by the way, check it out. Getting shot while suffering from 3rd-degree burns. And lastly, getting crossbowed in the fucking face. And those were 50 ways to die in PlanetSide 2. Again, leave the ones that I missed down in the comments. I also just want to say that I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel. Not to sound too dramatic here, but you guys have no idea how much it means to me. Essentially, you're the foundation of this channel, so massive thanks to everyone. Also, I'm really close to reaching 500 subscribers, so if you like this one, please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and do drop a like as well. Until then, stay awesome, possum.